Hi guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I'm here with a new process video for you today. And I'm going to be using this cut file from the Cut Shop that just says Summer, 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 Sun plus Fun. And I am mounting this whole layout on that yellow paper in the background. It's from the Summer Daydreams collection by PhotoPlay. And right now what I'm doing is placing that beach ball up in the circle, up in the top left-hand corner, that circle, because I wanted to be able to stitch on the background. So I did some stitching with that whole cut file, and I had to put that ephemera piece down first because I wanted to stitch that top summer into the middle of it. And I did all that stitching off screen so that you didn't have to watch all of that tedious work, because it does take quite a long time to do hand stitching. And I did the hand stitching with the yellow, blue, pink, and green so that it was kind of all those fun summer colors as well as the colors that match this collection. And so what I'm doing right now is you're seeing me flip through some 6x6 paper pads, and I'm going to create some layers to go behind my photo. And I'm combining two different collections on this entire layout. So one of them is that Summer Daydreams by PhotoPlay, and the other one is called Sweet Summertime by Echo Park. And all the colors in those two kits kind of go really well together. So I pulled out, some of each color family. And then off screen, I went ahead and did all the mounting of the different layers. And when I do my layers, I like to kind of strategically put them off a little bit on each side so that you get little glimpses of each one of those colors. And then you'll see the final result around my photo. This is a picture of my son when we had a staycation last summer. Seems like we do this summer bucket list project, and my kids always put staycation on the list. So here in Phoenix, it's very, very hot in the summer. So we always try and do a staycation at one of the different hotels that has a water park. And this is just a picture that I really liked of my son from last summer. And there you see, I've got some of my wood veneer pieces, and I'm really making an effort lately to use wood veneer because I have a ton of it, and I haven't really been using a lot of it. And so this technique I'm doing right here, what I'm doing, I'm sorry it's a little bit off screen, what I'm doing is taking my gelatos and actually coloring in that wood veneer. So all I did was take the wood veneer piece and color it with the gelatos, and then I took my mister and just sprayed some mist on my craft mat and used my finger to wet that surface of the wood veneer down until I had the color of the wood veneer that I wanted. And then you're going to actually see later in the video that I'll go back and do that again with another little wood veneer piece. So here I'm just kind of playing with the different pieces of ephemera that I want to add. So that one right there says, make every moment count. And that's where I put the little arrow to kind of tie it all back in together. And then the other side, that one says right now. And so I'm just layering those things together. And now I pulled out the sticker sheet trying to see if I like any of the other ones. And you'll notice I add that one that says summer starts now. And here I decided I didn't like how my colors were balanced. So I flipped those circles around, and then I realized the turquoise wood veneer and the turquoise circle shouldn't be together. So I went back to how I originally had those placed. And then I go ahead and pull out these enamel dots that are actually crosses or X's from Studio Calico. And I'm going to add those strategically in a few different of those embellishment clusters around the layout. And I'm just doing that to kind of bring in each one of those colors to each cluster. So the ones that I'm using on each cluster aren't the same, but they're kind of the color that was missing. So that top one needed a little more blue or a little more pink. The one on the bottom needed green instead. So I'm just trying to make sure that each cluster has a good combination of all of the colors that were in the layout. And then you're going to see me try and play with putting one up there at the top, but I end up not liking it because I don't want to cover up any of that text because I do love everything that that phrase says. And then I go ahead, and this is where I am coloring another one of those wood veneer pieces, and this is just a tiny little heart, and I am making it yellow instead. And I'm using that same technique where I put the mist just on the table, the water mister, so that I have some water I can use on the tip of my finger, and then I color the wood veneer with the gelatos, and then use the little bit of water to spread it around just to make sure that I get the color that I want. And that's going to go in the middle. And then I pull out some of my enamel dots, and I'm just going to add clusters around each one of those X's. And here you'll see the final layout with my journaling on the bottom. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you like my stitching. Please like and subscribe below. Bye!